To the Baldwin's Christmas decor from the Baldwin House 2020. Just wanted to share with you some things that we've done. I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to show you some things that I've implemented using old and then putting in some new. You don't have to have a lot. You don't have to have bling, glamour, or have a fabulous place. But you can do a lot with what you have. I say, well, work with what you have. So I'm entering my entryway now. I have a candy cane, which is also a veil when you walk in the door. This is my entryway. I'm going to close this so you can get a better view of my entryway. Of course, I'm into the animals. I like animal prints. I like particularly the lion, the tiger. That's my Lion of Judah there. This is the Garden of Eden. Sort of like the animals that were out of that. This is my entryway. This is a theme that I used, and I wanted to, my daughter gave me that tiger for my birthday, which is it's black and white, and I wanted to use it in my Christmas theme. So I decided I was going to make this tablescape kind of I couldn't come up with the winter theme, so I just did using different textures to create this tablescape. If you'll look here, this is just poinsettias that I stuck in this vase, which is an animal print. It's beautiful. And I just used poinsettias that are very old and put those in there. This is a picture frame. It's got golden rhinestone in it. I put that on there. There's my Christmas angels, or just an angel. It had gold and porcelain. I love it. I love this little fellow, which is a reindeer. I found that at Home Goods for little or nothing. Of course, the letter M. You'll see alphabets throughout the house. This is the nativity theme, which is a theme that I have throughout the house. It's a small place, but I try to do what I can do with it. This is a soap dispenser, which is, I decided to put it in here on this scape since it was white, and I'm just using white, silver, and gold to embellish this scape. This is a bottle. It's actually a vodka bottle, but I love the prints on there. Last year I had some stems that I had put had spray painted silver, but I threw that out and I just had this little splash. What is this? Kind of a sunburst, a snowflake with rhinestone in there. I thought was pretty. This is a reindeer. There's a little Christmas tree behind it, if you can see it, right in there. There's a little Christmas tree behind it. He's in the forest, or she's in the forest. She looks like she could be a gazelle. So I thought that was cute. I put that in there. This is just a regular Christmas ball. Probably got it from the Dollar Tree. And of course, this is a lantern. Got that from Home Goods. And it's got an amber light on it, which gives it a warm scent here. These are just some poinsettias that I just clipped on there. You just clip them on, and they're good. And you can change them out to whatever you want to. So I'll stuff with the white. I thought that would be pretty. And then, of course, these are just some little candle holders. The theme, I love the metal there, metallic. This pillow here, it's just actually a shirt that I had for a long time. Couldn't wear it. It was very itchy. So I decided to make a pillow out of it. I took another clip on, just stuck it back there to embellish that, to give it that look. And of course, let there be peace on earth. Again, we're sticking with the nativity thing. And that's a golden white braided rug that I just kind of threw under that. And that's the tablescape for my entryway. Moving right along, I have another tablescape here. Turn these lights off. This is old. Probably had the same thing last year. Maybe did a little different. I've got garland here that I've had forever. It's old garland. It's plastic. That's how old it is. And I just started to, I use what I got. This is a Rejoice. I think my daughter-in-law gave that to me one year, along with these candelabras that are blue and the gold. And I just put them on there to kind of throw some color in there. This is just a little vase that I threw some stuffing in there, wrapped it around with some gold, and took some flowers that I've had forever and stuck them in there. This is like a little canister that I took some Christmas balls and just stuck them in there. This canister, took some Christmas balls and put it in there. Of course, these are my hurricane lights that I've had forever. I got those, I think, at Ross probably about 3 or 4 years ago. And of course, this is the mirror, which brings all that out. And I took this mirror and laid it on top of this, because when you put a mirror on top of that, it doesn't even go with it, but I just put it on there because it just picks it up, makes it more brilliant to me. Under here is an old Santa. My husband, see if I can turn some light on that where you can see it better. Santa, my husband had a Christmas party on his job, and we had the number where if you were sitting there, you got to take whatever centerpiece was on your table, and that happened to be a centerpiece, so we got to bring it home that day. And of course, these are just some tree cones that I got at the Dollar Tree. That's me and my daughter, my youngest daughter, my granddaughter. This is like a little chest that I keep craft stuff stuck in there. Of course, that's my husband and I. And then I have my kitchen tablescape. This is my dining room table, kitchen table, every kind of table. Conversation table, prayer table. This is where we hang out to eat, okay? And on this I have a sign, Blessed. I think I got that at Kirkland a couple of years ago. It's kind of broke, but I tried to piece it back together, but I just got it there for the sake of decorating. I have a candelabra there, those 3 candles, and they come off and on. It serves as a nightlight too. I left my pumpkins on here. I got these at Kirkland's too one year. Maybe this year I got these at Kirkland for Thanksgiving, but I've decided to leave them on. And this is a plate that I thought brings out this tablecloth. This is tablecloth that I use for the festive. Of course, I have red walls, and you can see there's my animal print. You'll see animal prints throughout everything. You don't see a tiger or a lion. You'll see some type of print out of African print. That's what I call it. They call it something else. And of course, it's my kitchen. All I have is my, not gonna do very much in here other than hang towels. That's all I'm gonna do as far as decorating the kitchen. This overlooks my kitchen and I have conversation. This is a small place, but it's very comfortable. But I've working with what I have to embellish, and make it festive. Moving right along. If you don't have a fireplace, go to YouTube and pull up fireplace scenes, and you can have a fireplace. And there's some, now this one happened to have music with it, but then they have some that you can just listen to the crackling of it, and then you can have it's just really cool. I thought it was really cool. And so that's kind of a backdrop that I wanted to have, particularly for this video. Of course, all I have is like a little candelabra here that's, peace on earth. I believe that's what that says. That lights up, but I think it needs a battery. Of course, this is my nativity scene. It is probably 30 years old. I still have stuff left from it. And it's the nativity scene. Again, this is my theme this year, the nativity scene, okay? I have some throw pillows on here that I got from Walmart last year, just to throw some color in there. And this is a throw to just kind of spread that out, okay? On my coffee table, very simple. It's the nativity scene. Just some bling. I'll put that there. Down here is it's like a tray. And this has got cinnamon. Those are pine cones. And when we had that ice storm a few weeks ago, it killed my pine tree. And I was in the store and saw all these bags of pine cones people were selling. I went out in my yard, picked them, washed them, baked them, and put them under my table, and they have a cinnamon fragrance to it. Makes your house smell wonderful, okay? Over here is another little table. I've got my Santa Claus on it, kind of a old vintage Santa Claus, okay? And then where I work, Mercy sent those out, but because it had the nativity scene on it, I decided to display it. Underneath here is my angel. She's been with me for a long time. My sister gave this to me years and years ago. And if you notice, the rose changes color. It goes from amber to green to red. And you see her wings, very beautiful. And she serves as a nightlight too, okay? Up here you'll see, oh, that's a Christmas pillow that someone gave to me. Okay, and I just throw it out there. It's a snowman Christmas tree, probably an elf, I think. This is a wreath that I made several years ago. Put a bow on it, put some red on it, stuck a reindeer ornament on it, call it a day. Of course, this is my clock, and I've got a little Santa Claus stuck on top of that. I put some bells here. There's some letters. I told you you'll see the letters hanging all over the place. That's just some berries that I put in a vase. That's a candelabra. It's there for right now, but I think when I do my bathroom, I'll put that in there. This is my fireplace tools. I just decorated it up, put a bow on it, some little greenery, and call it a day. Okay, on my hearth, you'll see my Madura that I've taken some greenery and decorated that. This vase here, my sister Cookie gave that to me. It is so pretty, and I can just change it out. And I just took some poinsettias and some blingy berries and stuck them in there. Of course, here's my nativity scene again. This is a screen that I just put in front of my fireplace, okay? These are my little drummer boys. I've had them for a couple of years, about maybe 3 years. One of them lost his feet, and I think it's just crumbled, so they just crumbled, so he doesn't have any feet, but I still display him. I may paint it gold or something, kind of not let it be so noticeable. These are some little black lanterns I got at Hobby Lobby's that I'm gonna put some little tea candles in or something. Make that pretty. Of course, this is poinsettias. It's kind of a metallic metal vase. Told you I'm using different textures to display. And my mantle is not big at all, so I'm very limited what I can put on it. So I just took some thin garland, put some lights around it. Of course, you see our letters, my M and B, which mean Mike or Margaret Baldwin. I got some amber looking candles, and this is my wreath that I made to go over my mantle. I just put all of this. I put Dollar Tree, just stuck it on there, wrapped it up in some ribbon, and that's what I'm using as my fireplace. Of course, this was something I had on my tree last year, but I decided since this is so bare, I decided I would just put that on there. It's not really heavy, but I just stuck that on there this year. I kind of like it. So let me back up so you can get a better scenery of that. So that's my fireplace setting. Over here is my tree. This is my Christmas tree. And I've got old and new bulbs on here. I put on this one, I put this poinsettia. I like this. I don't know what color this is. It's kind of a chocolate. I don't know, a champagne color. I don't know, but I thought it was pretty. And I just stuck it on there since I've got those same bulbs here, kind of a champagne colored bulb. And I took some ribbon and just kind of played with it there. And I had a star. It lights up, but I couldn't get it to reach up there. The cord wouldn't let me reach it, so I just stuck another bell on top of it. Star on top of it. And there we go. Some of these ornaments are very sentimental. Of course, y'all know I'm into music because I got some music staffs on there. I've got some metallic angels. I think this is something you could hang around on a wall, but I just strung them up I just strung them around here. These ornaments are very sentimental. I had a daughter-in-law that gave me this one, which is very pretty. This is a snowflake ornament. I think it's very special. That's a crystal horse that I thought was very pretty that I put in there. Special ornaments. I'm just kind of looking here. A lot of stuff I have not hung yet, but trying to think. Oh, this is another, my daughter-in-law gave that to me. I thought that was so pretty, beautiful. It was pretty. So ornaments, if you want to figure out what to give someone, give them an ornament. They're keepsake and they'll last forever. I've also got some crystal bulbs that I've had for years. I haven't hung all those up either. And so all around here you'll see my tree. I thought it turned out pretty. Candelabras, I just stuck those on there to bring out a little bling there. I think I had some red bows on there last year. Not sure. Those canisters, popcorn canisters, I use those to store Christmas ornaments, flowers, bows, and all of that. And so I just put those on there. Just put those in the corner, just so I know what else to do with them. Over here you'll see my little Christmas mouse. They've been around for a long, long time. I got those through the Home Interior. I don't even know if they still exist, but I put those out. This is a Santa. I had some red roses, and it's a picture, but I didn't want to put anything in it, so I just stuck some flowers there. And then I have some elves. The rest of them are broke. I have some Christmas angels over there, and then I've got my candy cane and my tin. Down here, I've got my choir girls, a couple of choir girls. And then I took this lantern, bought an amber candle, put it inside there. And you'll see I took some garland, a little pine cone, put it on top of that, and decorated that. Okay. And let's see, I think you've already seen the nativity. And that's it. I'm just gonna scoot back around here one more time so you can see where we started here from the entryway and scooped around here. Christmas 2020. Why am I getting 22? Christmas 2020. I hope you get your creative juices flowing. I do this to get myself in the mood of Christmas. I know this has been a very difficult year for many people. But I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad that I'm still alive. And God is still blessing. So that's why I'm saying blessed. Blessed, okay? Let's not forget the reason for the season. That's what this is all about. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. So, from my house to your house,